Hey, it's Rob. Welcome to the Everyday Investor, the hottest real estate investment show in the world. That's right. I said it. I don't care who knows it. I'm so excited about this show. I got my good friend Andrew here. We're going to be talking about how we can make money investing in custom home builds. Remember, when anyone offers you any kind of investment opportunity, you always want to ask 4 questions to start. Number 1, what's the ROI? What's the return on investment? Number 2, when do I get that return on investment along with the money that I put in? Number 3, what's the minimum cash amount needed? And number 4, what is the risk, the worst case scenario? Get out your paper, your pen. You don't want to miss the show. The Everyday Investor continues in a moment.
The Everyday Investor has been brought to you by ProFunds Mortgages, fixed returns, real security. The Real Estate Center Canada, for all your buying, selling, and investing needs. Exteriors, providing you with full-service exterior renovations.
For over 10 years, Strong-Based Interlock and Landscaping has providing professional services to homeowners across the Greater Toronto Area. We are dedicated to ensuring your landscaping resembles the beauty you have envisioned. Our team guarantees competitive prices and the highest level of customer satisfaction through our integrity and commitment to quality landscaping services. For a free estimate on your next project, call us at 416-800-1585 or visit our website at sbinterlock.com. Whatever your interlocking and landscaping needs, you can count on Strong Base.
At Here to Clean, we understand that inviting someone into your home is a big deal. All of our cleaners are carefully vetted to ensure we send the right person to care for your home. We offer a variety of cleaning services to meet our various clients' needs, from small office and vacation rental cleaning, post-renovation and move-in cleaning. We will arrange a team of professionals with the right skill sets to tackle your toughest jobs and get them done right. Email, call, or text us to discuss your unique needs.
Hey there, this is Anthony Maniaci. Here at Maniaci Sobel Altbaum, we're a law firm working for you in all facets of the law. My specialty is working in corporate commercial law and real estate, but we have lawyers that work in all other areas, including litigation and family. Our practice focuses on service with a personal touch, delivering in-depth legal advice and guidance to our clients, treating you as people, not as a number. You can reach us at maniacilaw.com.
Hey, it's Jeff and Mark from Exteriors. Exteriors provides you with full-service exterior renovations, including roofing, siding, aluminum, and eaves troughs. We treat every renovation as if it were our own, guaranteeing impeccable craftsmanship. Exteriors Renovations. Contact us for a free quote.
At High Peaks Custom Homes, we understand that your family is unique, and your home should be too. We are dedicated to understanding your vision and bringing it to life with great attention to detail and expert craftsmanship. Contact us at High Peaks Custom Homes to speak with our design team and start your new home.
Canadian Real Estate Wealth, Canada's leading authority on residential real estate investment, can help you grow your portfolio, build equity, and find the perfect market for your next investment property. Available both online and in print. Canadian Real Estate Wealth is written by investors for investors. Each issue brings proven, practical advice on all aspects of your investor's journey: property management, financing, alternative investing, and so much more. In 2018, when you think ROI, think CREW. Visit CanadianRealEstateMagazine.ca to subscribe today.
The Real Estate Center is one of North America's leading real estate firms, helping everyday people buy, sell, and invest in real estate. By leading with education, we make sure our clients have the know-how and confidence to make informed decisions, allowing them to reach their goals. Through our vast network of experienced advisors, the Real Estate Center is able to provide a full-service experience across the entire country. Whether you're looking for your first home, an income property, or commercial investment, we're here to help. Visit our website at therealestatecenter.com.
Hey, it's Rob. Welcome back to the Everyday Investor. Today we're talking about how we can make money investing in custom home builds. I got my friend Andrew on the show. Andrew, thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
I want people at home to know that, I'm gutted my house top to bottom.
Yep.
I had a couple guys coming to help me with my roofing and soffits and some, board and batten and all that kind of stuff. And we asked them, hey, do you know any good consultants out there that can help us, you know? And so then they recommended you, and we've known each other here for a little bit. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for giving some consultation on my home. It's really important. I mean, we're going to go through some numbers, and we're going to look at the profit margin in custom home builds and how people can invest with you passively, or any kind of home builder for that matter. But talk about the importance of just even having somebody who knows what they're doing to be able to consult others. And also, how did you get started? People are looking at you right now and saying, hey, not just a handsome face, but why is he so young? So obviously this is kind of a generational kind of thing. So talk about how you got started and why the custom home build route, consultation, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks for having me on the show, obviously.
Yes.
The big thing is I started this because my father and his father, they were all both carpenters, obviously. And my father's been doing it since the 80s, and I never thought I was going down this route until actually I went to school and I did architectural technologist. I went to try to become an architect. I wanted to draw everything up. Yeah. And I sat there and I sat in the school and I did all that, and I was like, you know what? I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying sitting in a computer. I'm not enjoying using my hands. It's in my blood to actually move around, right, and do it. So I finally said to my father, hey, can you let me come out for a couple times a week, let me try this out, see how it's going.
And prior to that, he never pushed you into it. He let you do your own thing.
No, he said, you know what, try to figure out your own stuff, all right? Go down a route that you want to go down,
Wise man.
Yeah, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Now we've been together for 8 years, doing the thing nonstop, on and off. Some days are obviously harder than others, but I started to realize that I personally enjoy being involved. I like to see the start to the finish. It's an automatic accomplishment in myself. Hey, right now we had nothing, now we have something. Yeah. So with that said, we've started to go down the route of custom home building. So as a trade, like I said before, my father and his father, they were carpenters. I'm a carpenter as well now, but we started to realize that people building homes, a lot of homeowners don't know what to do. Don't know the right answers. They don't know what to look for.
They don't know what questions to ask.
Perfectly. And we start to realize that we should be taking control, right? Yeah. We know what to see. We know what should be next. We should be the one making sure that project gets done properly.
Yeah, because you're, so first of all, define the difference between, if there is a difference, between carpenter and framer. Is it the same thing?
It's a loose subject, especially in the construction industry, due to the fact that a framer, as we sometimes say, is a rough carpenter, right? They work within numbers within an 1/8 to a 1/4 inch, or a finished carpenter would work within a 16th to a 32nd.
Okay,
right?
so a framer can't necessarily be a carpenter, but a carpenter absolutely could be a framer.
Yeah, that's essentially right. So,
okay, and so you're doing that, and then you're saying, why are we just doing that and passing it off? We know next steps. We know next steps. We know next steps.
Exactly.
And so then, therefore, so who started doing custom homes? Your grandfather, your father, or you?
My father started doing custom homes probably in the 90s, and then we had that market that changed everything. He kind of lost his job, went to do some more project management with another company. He said, and then in the early 2000s, he was like, "That's it. I don't want to do it. I want to go back to do it myself." Yeah. And then in about 2012, that's when I started saying, you know what, we should start going down another route. Yeah. Right? There's more money in the whole thing and then just a portion of it. Yeah.
And that's how High Peaks came to fruition.
Exactly, right? So with that said, now we take people's homes, their envision, and we built it into an actual dream, which is great.
And custom home building, it can mean we never want to, and this is what I appreciate about you, we never want to break the law and do anything. We live in a great country. We need to pay taxes. We need to so on and so forth. But there's some things to do. I mean, you can buy land and build from scratch, which you do. Yep. You can also take a dilapidated, property, leave an existing wall or two, fix up the rest, and that can help with, tax benefit. There's different kinds of ways that we can do it. But then also, so you have High Peaks, which is custom homes, and then do you have another kind of side business that does rentals, or?
So we have High Peaks, which is basically a project management company where we manage homes, and we also take that company and we build our own homes. Yeah. Which has been going well, as you can tell. Yeah. And we have another company which my father started back in the early 80s, which is called Rental Master, and that's more of our labor-based company. Yeah. So we bounce off each other, which is great, right? Because we have the in-house for all our carpenters, all our sub-trades, everything that's basically needed, and then we have our knowledge and expertise in High Peaks.
Yeah, and I've been doing this gut job for a year now. Yeah. Too long. And so you would have been able to help with that. I didn't know you at the time. Yep, but as we're going, I also want, Prudence says, a second opinion from a professional. Yeah. And so that's where your consultation, your management came in. And so thank you for, pointing out some things and helping me to because today, not necessarily am I going to buy the land and build a new home. I may want to do a major reno, which I did, because I like my existing home, but I want to do a full gut, and that's where High Peaks can come in and give some consultation, some management, so on and so forth. No, this is very cool. I don't know very many people that do it. We're going to go through the numbers. What's the ROI? When do you get it? And so a lot of times we're turning them over. We're building up and then we're selling, and so that's when you would appreciate the monies there. What's minimum amount needed? We'll talk about that. But what are some of the? Let's jump right into kind of the risks associated, especially if you don't know what you're doing. I guess that's really it. If you don't know what you're doing, it's big risk. And is it a lot of legwork with municipality and permits? And kind of touch on that for a second.
So quickly with talking about custom homes, the biggest thing the biggest risk is obviously not knowing. Not knowing can be a risk, and not knowing what to look for. So with a lot of companies out there in the construction industry, since it's obviously the market's booming, everyone wants to do something.
And it's not regulated per se.
So a structural build, structural framers, structural carpenters, all those, they're not regulated as a HVAC or electrician. So you don't know if they're doing it correctly. Sometimes there's fly-by-the-night people who actually come in, they do a little bit of work, they may be doing completely wrong, and now you have to tear that all out. So your investment just to get the house up could be somewhere around $100,000, but it's done incorrectly, and you only know that by the time the inspector comes in and says, you know what, this is wrong, this is wrong, and this is wrong. And by that time, and you realize it's all wrong, you have to sink now another $100,000 to fix it, and then you sink another $100,000 to rebuild it. So
what I hear you saying is, you may think you're saving money by taking a shortcut, but in the long run, you're going to spend a lot more.
If you're not getting the right people. And that's one of the things we say to our clients all the time. How do you know? How do you know that this person is the right person? So we have, for instance, experience behind us. We have in-house structural engineers, architectural technology. I went to school for this. I have the prerequisites to show you that I know what a building science is.
And so what are some things, how do we find the Andrews out there? Like, what are some things I should be asking for? What are some things that whether it's a general contractor on a reno, whether it's a custom home build, whether it's a 90% custom home build, what are some things, we're gonna go to break here in about 30 seconds, but try to tell me a few things that I should be asking. What are the questions that I should be asking Andrew type?
The biggest thing is do your due diligence. Don't just hire someone just because their price was the lowest, or that because you think they're nice people. Do your due diligence, ask for references of what their jobs were.
So references?
Always check their licenses and if they're insured.
Okay, so insurance, licenses,
biggest thing.
Warranties, I guess?
Warranties, always, and WSIB. A lot of the companies out there don't pay their own WSIB. You know they're a real...
WSIB is a workers...
Worker Safety Insurance Board.
Okay, for the trades.
For the trades, for their people, right? And they must have that if they're a legit company, right?
Fantastic. Listen, great having you on the show. So excited to take one of your projects and go through the numbers with the viewers at home. Don't go anywhere. Get your paper, pen out, all that kind of good stuff. The Everyday Investor continues in a moment. We're going to learn how to make money investing in custom home builds with Andrew. Thanks for watching.
The Everyday Investor has been brought to you by ProFunds Mortgages, fixed returns, real security. The Real Estate Center Canada, for all your buying, selling, and investing needs. Exteriors, providing you with full-service exterior renovations.
Canadian Real Estate Wealth, Canada's leading authority on residential real estate investment, can help you grow your portfolio, build equity, and find the perfect market for your next investment property. Available both online and in print. Canadian Real Estate Wealth is written by investors for investors. Each issue brings proven, practical advice on all aspects of your investor's journey: property management, financing, alternative investing, and so much more. In 2018, when you think ROI, think CREW. Visit CanadianRealEstateMagazine.ca to subscribe today.
ProFunds Mortgages and its affiliate Valor Capital offers expert service and funding solutions for builders and developers, offering first and second mortgages with a combination of institutional and private lending. ProFunds Mortgages and Valor Capital offer a full-service construction and development package with in-house engineers, developers, builders, planners, and the best of financial analysts. With the many years of experience and credibility, ProFunds and Valor would love to be your added value financial partner. Visit us at profunds.ca.
Hey, it's Jeff and Mark from Exteriors. Exteriors provides you with full-service exterior renovations, including roofing, siding, aluminum, and eaves troughs. We treat every renovation as if it were our own, guaranteeing impeccable craftsmanship. Exteriors Renovations. Contact us for a free quote.
At High Peaks Custom Homes, we understand that your family is unique, and your home should be too. We are dedicated to understanding your vision and bringing it to life with great attention to detail and expert craftsmanship. Contact us at High Peaks Custom Homes to speak with our design team and start your new home.
For over 10 years, Strong-Based Interlock and Landscaping has providing professional services to homeowners across the Greater Toronto Area. We are dedicated to ensuring your landscaping resembles the beauty you have envisioned. Our team guarantees competitive prices and the highest level of customer satisfaction through our integrity and commitment to quality landscaping services. For a free estimate on your next project, call us at 416-800-1585 or visit our website at sbinterlock.com. Whatever your interlocking and landscaping needs, you can count on Strong Base.
Like people, businesses have their journey, their path, sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting. And like people, businesses' needs change, creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, and tax. Areas critical to your continued growth and success, all part of the journey, and all part of what we do together with you. So that when your business has arrived, it's ready to keep going. MNP. Wherever business takes you.
Hey, it's Vitali, Rav's door and window guy. Here are 4 quick tips when choosing doors and windows for your home. 1. Get 2 to 3 estimates from a reputable vendor. 2. Choose the right manufacturer. 3. Make sure you have a warranty. And 4. Get professional installation. To book a free estimate, contact us at torontodoorsandwindows.ca.
Hey, it's Rav. Welcome back to The Everyday Investor. Today we're talking about how we can make money investing in custom home builds. I got my good friend Andrew here from High Peaks. Andrew, it's great to have you on the show. We're talking about how you're making significant money building custom homes. You learned from your grandfather. You learned from your father. As young as you look, you've been doing this for a while.
Yep.
Background in carpentry, and then going from there, having the desire to see this from beginning to end. There's a lot of money to be made in custom homes, and I think the reason why is because really you need money for the land. We obviously buy the land, but then if you show the banks or whoever the case what we're building, I mean, I know you've done deals where you've done custom home builds where the bank has actually given you all the money to build. And why would they do that? I mean, if it's nothing but a piece of land, so how do you get the bank to give you that money?
Well, the biggest thing is obviously showing the potential of the property, right? Like we said, some of that property is either decrepit or it's falling apart, or the property is just not worth its value.
The property that's on the land?
Yeah, the property is on that land, right?
Yeah.
So we show that this house now that's on this land has an opportunity to make more money, right? This
changing the use.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So what we try to do sometimes is show renderings of the new home.
Yeah.
We show our budgets, right? This is what we're looking to spend. This is what our new ROI is going to be. This is what we're looking to get out of this house.
Yeah, and it's the similar. I mean, you told me. I mean, for the one that we're going to look here, this is in a prominent area where they can see all the other homes are worth such and such, and so of course, when we build this, here's the specs. You guys do your own appraisals if you want. Once they see that, oh, okay, we're going to get the value, then they're happy to lend you the money.
Most definitely, and then that's the biggest thing is trying to convince them, obviously, that there's an opportunity to make money.
Yeah.
And that's what everyone really wants, right?
Of course, at the end of the day. And so the viewers at home are watching and they're saying, okay, well, I'm not going to build a custom home, but instead of the bank giving you the money, then can Rav and Friends give you the money to build? Are you willing to do joint venture partnerships?
Yeah, anything that comes up and we have an opportunity to work with somebody rather than a bank, it's more personable. And we're a family company. We're a family owned, and we enjoy that personal experience more than actually just a bank and someone coming in from a bank.
And once I've done it, once Rav and Friends have done it, we want to do more, right? As opposed to if the bank lends you the money, then they might do this deal, but they might not do the next deal for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so let's take a look at this this property. I mean, where are we buying this property? I see purchase price. You told me was what? 200 and what?
225.
So 225. So is this in Kapuskasing, Ontario, or where are we buying this for $225,000?
Yeah, there's not many opportunities that you see a house at that price, right?
Yeah.
The one thing, the price was so low, it was the irregular shape of the property. The biggest thing was, not people went by and they saw, you know what, this is a small property, there's not a lot to it, there's no opportunity. But we look past that.
When you say property, you mean the land or the house?
The land itself.
The land itself.
The land itself, it was a small piece of land.
Yeah.
And the home itself was about 700 square feet.
Okay.
So it was small as well.
And this is an hour north of Toronto. Where is this property?
This is just outside of Georgetown, in a small town called Glen Williams.
Okay.
There's a lot of potential in that area.
Okay.
A lot of older style homes where there's character, and you don't see that often anymore, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that gave us automatically that reason we should get this property.
So the properties in that area are 800,000, $1 million when they're like new homes?
So if you look, there's no new homes.
Yeah.
So a lot of them are either renovated, there have been additions to it, or they've been refaced.
Yeah.
So a lot of those homes, and on the average, are about 800,000 to $1 million.
Okay.
So to hit that with 225 is
Yeah.
unheard of.
Yeah.
Right.
And this was on the MLS? You knew about it? How did
This
you?
just came up on MLS.
Yeah.
We heard about it quickly, and we basically jumped on it quickly.
Yeah.
So we had the money ready, and it was a bit of a battle. We had to go in there, no conditions, no nothing, and just
Yeah.
take the property as is.
But as a custom home builder, you
Yeah.
can do that because you know what you're going to do.
Exactly,
Right?
right?
And so this was not a complete tear down, or you left an existing wall or two, or how did you do
So with this home, we actually took the existing home, the 700 square feet, and we did basically a renovation, as some people would say.
Yeah.
So we took the roof off, we took off 50% of the exterior walls, we left the existing floor with the existing foundation.
Yeah.
We underpinned basically the
does that
foundation.
mean?
So we dug out the basement.
Yeah.
We dug out the basement and we added more concrete and heightened the ceilings in the basement.
Yeah.
So we used what we had there in the best way to basically give us more opportunity.
Yeah.
And then we gave it a large addition off the side and then off the top.
It was 700 square feet. We're done. We sold it.
Yep.
How many square feet is it?
So we finished off at 2,300 plus a full basement.
Plus a full basement.
Plus a full basement.
And that basement is how much?
Well,
How many
it
square
would be
feet?
it would be about 1,100. So let's say you're sitting at 3,400 square feet.
30. So you took 700 square
square
feet,
feet, yeah.
and you converted it to 3,400
Yeah,
square feet.
full use all the way. So
Wow.
it was a nice change.
Yeah.
The biggest thing was we really sat down and we thought about the way we can structure the house, especially on the smaller lot.
Do you have before and after pics? on
Yeah,
this?
yeah, we have a few.
Okay, great. You know what? I'll get you to send them in, and we'll get the producer to put them up there of what it was before and
Yep.
what it looks like after. That's
Exactly,
fantastic.
yeah.
So we bought this property for $225,000, and so what was our down payment and closing costs on that?
So we put 100,000 into it right off the bat.
You put down $100,000.
Yep, right off the bat,
Okay.
and our closing cost was about 4,000.
About $4,000 there. Okay, so that's $104,000.
Yep.
And then if you're going to take 700 square feet
Yeah.
and turn it into over 3,000 square feet of living space,
Yep.
that we're not doing that. That's not called lipstick renovation.
No,
That's not
no.
$10,000, $15,000.
No, it's a lot of money. So
Yeah. So how much did we spend on that?
we spent about $300 a square foot. Right.
So in the custom home world, we go by square foot.
But square foot price, right?
$300. This is a high end finish. Then.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That would be something to a client.
Yeah.
But since now it's our company, we have a lot of in-house stuff, so we were able to bring that number down.
Yes.
We only spent about $400,000 on this renovation
Yes.
to actually get us to where we want to be.
But generally speaking,
Yeah.
so if it's 300 to retail
Yep.
per square foot, because you're the builder,
Yep.
would be able to build for
Yeah, maybe like 170.
170, so
Yeah,
almost
190,
half, right?
190, yeah.
So somebody else would be spending, $8-9 million to renovate. You were able to do this for $400,000.
Yeah, it was.
And so from Rav's point of view as an investor,
Yep.
working with you,
Yep.
I like that.
Yep, well,
You
for
know
sure.
what I mean? Because you're doing the sweat equity. I'll put in the cash
Yep.
to be able to do this, and we'll look at the returns here in just a second. $104,000 for closing costs and down payment.
Yep.
Renovation cost of $400,000.
Yep.
And you had an investor give that the $400,000.
Yep, our bank.
And this is the bank case.
Yeah, the bank
Okay.
gave us all that money
Okay,
there.
great. And then so the total invested is $504,000.
Correct.
Okay, so that's the total. So from the time the bank gave you the money
Yep.
to the point of where we sold it,
Yep.
how long did that take?
So that process, so as soon as the bank gave us our money, we broke ground.
When Rav and Friends give you that $400,000,
Yep.
because I don't have 400 to give all by myself today.
Nope.
But if Rav and Friends give you $400,000, from that moment, because that's when my investment goes in,
Yep.
to the point that I get my return on capital plus the 400 I put in,
Yep.
how long was the process in this case?
So that for this case, we're lucky because, like I said, it's our company. We could push it.
Yeah.
So it only took us 9 months.
9 months.
9 months.
You're a
9
slave
months.
driver.
Yeah, most of the time, yes.
I want to invest with you. I don't want to work for you.
Yeah, no.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No.
Okay, so we bought it for $225. We know in the area these properties selling for about $1 million.
Yep.
We put all together $504,000 into this.
Yep.
So when it was all said and done, how much did you increase the value of the property?
We started to realize we got it reappraised, and we noticed that we gave it an increased value of $525,000.
$525,000.
Yeah, which, like I said, we're very lucky due to the fact that we had a purchase price very low.
Yes.
Right. So,
yeah, and the reason why it was so low is because compared to all the other ones,
Yeah.
the lot size was a little bit smaller.
Yeah, it was a very irregular shape. It wasn't a rectangle. It wasn't a perfect square. It was actually cut off, and it was almost a pie shape.
Yeah.
So
Pie in the front or pie in the back? With the wider
it's
part-
actually all frontage.
Okay.
Which is nice, obviously.
yeah.
So we have a side yard, and then we have another side yard.
Yeah.
But it pies off, and that's why people thought, oh, this is a very small
where
lot.
you saw an opportunity.
Yeah.
So we bought for $225. We put in $504. You lifted the whole thing $525,000.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Luckily, yes.
And so whenever you want to find out your return on investment, you want to take the profits, 525, divided by what you're in for, and that's how you get your return on investment. So in this case, we take the 520, because we're not going to talk, there's no cash flow here.
No.
We're not going to talk about, there's no mortgage to pay down or so on and so forth. We've got a few bucks, we've got to service the debt over the 8-9 months.
Yep.
But generally speaking, and then there's, some realtor fees. But if I just take these numbers of $525,000 divided by the $504,000 that Andrew's in for, I mean, this is spitting me out over 100% return on investment. If that was over a year, it's actually higher because this was,
only 9 months.
9 months. And so how would, feel free to say, yeah, Rav, it depends, and we don't want to discuss it, or let me ask you if you don't mind. So again, Rav and friends invest with you. We've made over 100% on this. Would we get to enjoy a 50-50? Is that how it would typically work, depending on?
Yeah, so depending on, obviously this is a little bit different scenario. With our other bills that were coming up, we've gone to the fact that we've done 50-50.
Yeah.
Since there's risk on both sides.
Of course.
We're sharing the risk, right?
Yes, right.
Which we know in the market sometimes there's risk, obviously, to hit. So we like to hit between 60-40.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit nicer, right,
Yeah.
for us because
Yeah.
we're doing all the work,
Yeah.
right? But as long as our companies are paid,
Yeah.
our employees are paid,
Yeah.
then we can have fun. When
Yeah, but I'm making 40% of my money in 9 months plus.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's
And I'm with somebody who's experienced and so on and so
Exactly.
forth. And so, but listen, dude, I mean, if your profit is 525 and I gave you the 400 and I can make $200,000 on that, I mean, that's fantastic.
Yep.
Love having you on the show. Please come back again.
For sure.
Time flies when we're having fun. Thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you, the viewers at home, for watching the show. Without you, we wouldn't have one. For more information on this show or anything else, go to www.theeverydayinvestor.info. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. Honey, love you. Be home soon. Ciao, everyone.